At Mr. Leslie's Cheesecakes, safety is always a top priority. After washing our hands, putting on our gloves and hairnets, we got to work. We started by mixing cream cheese, sugar, sour cream, and Mr. Leslie's secret sauce. He's been passionate about baking his entire life.
So ironically, as a kid, if you would have asked me what I wanted to do, I would have told you I wanted to be a baker or a culinary artist and a veterinarian. And the joke was, oh, you're gonna have a restaurant next to a vet, you know? And so I just had a natural interest. It probably came a combination of seeing my mom cook and my dad bake, right? And so he was a sweet guy. And I found that it was creativity in that. You can literally make your baked desserts whatever you want it to be. You have a basic cake, you can make it into whatever you want.
As with anything that's homemade, sometimes it takes a few tries until you get the perfect recipe.
Some things I've done by accident. So a couple things, our crust has morphed over time. Now it was always our biggest compliment, but where it is now came by accident.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Some of the mistakes that you made end up being something beautiful that people know and love. With our mixture finally complete, Mr. Leslie says the root of his business is his wife, Kathleen, and his family.
Oh, phenomenal. I mean, I always tell people she's smarter than me, right? Way smarter than me. So she's the CEO of the company, general manager, and some of everything. She's behind the scenes, so y'all can't see, but she's behind the scenes making everything flow. So she's the yin to my yang or yang to my yin, whichever one I don't know what it is. So I'm a whirlwind. So if you came in here, everything been everywhere. Right. But she's the structure behind the vision. So it's very important for me not only that she's by my side and not only believes in what, my first gift from her was, before we were married, was a mixing bowl. Like, you know, a Tupperware mixing bowl. So when you have someone that actually believes in your vision, before you even really believe in it the way she saw this before I did, you know. So it's a beautiful thing. And then I have two beautiful babies with her. So, which MJ, shout out to MJ. He wanted to be here, but he couldn't be here. I had to do that.
In typical Mr. Leslie fashion, we had to have a bake-off. He challenged me to a cheesecake stacking competition, and let's see how we do.
Go. Go. Oh! I love it.
He definitely beat me fair and square, or should I say round, but now we're ready to put the cheesecakes in the oven. All right, and now we have the finished product. Yeah. As you can see, that was the cake that I made.
Did a good job.
Did a good job. But one of the things that you said that I really loved was that when you're making mistakes in your baking, sometimes those mistakes can turn into something so much more beautiful.
Absolutely.
So for somebody out there who wants to follow in your footsteps, but you know they keep making those mistakes and it's not turning into what they thought it would be, what would you tell them?
Keep making a mistake. Like, you learn from, it's a lesson, right? And so I was telling you that one of the biggest things that I learned the hard way is when I made a mistake on one of my favorite cheesecakes, the peach cobbler cheesecake. Customers got it and it wasn't what it was supposed to be, so I stopped doing it. Okay. I stopped making a mistake. And what I was doing, I was hindering my growth in one of the most popular cheesecakes, right? And so if you keep showing up and you keep doing it, you're gonna learn from that thing that you're doing. Either you're gonna learn that you just scrap it and do something else that's not your forte, or you're gonna learn how to perfect it. I heard somebody say a long time ago, he said, you know, the only difference between me and you is that I keep doing it. Like, I've become great at repetition. So, yeah.
That's awesome. Well, this is only the first time.
This is only the first time.
Hopefully we can do it again.
Let's see. Let's test it out. Let's take a bite. Your bite is much prettier than mine. Let's see. I gotta.
Perfect.
No, it's not.
No, perfect?
No, it is. It is.
To me, it tastes good.
No. It's honestly.
But you know what?
It's phenomenal.
You can keep making more mistakes until it's beautiful then.
It's beautiful.
Love it.
Got some happiness with it.
There you go.
Well, that looks so good. And just remember, you can get Mr. Leslie's Cheesecake at Meijer if you want to celebrate National Cheesecake Day on Sunday.